Hi, and welcome back to Black Dove Divinity Tarot. I am the Black Dove. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. If today's message resonates with you, feel free to like the video, comment, subscribe, share. It is a new channel, so we're trying to, help spread the word, help get the word out. If you are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate your support. We're going to go ahead and dive into today's read. I've really been getting a lot of synchronicities when it comes to the number seven. And I've been getting a lot of synchronicities when it comes to, either the word justice, I've been seeing it a lot, or, if it comes to the concept of universal law, so heavy synchronicities in those areas. So you may be feeling vindicated. You may be feeling, as though and I'm seeing Six of Pentacles. So you may feel as though, you are getting what you deserve or getting what you should deserve. Maybe the work or the focus is on what you should receive. So again, this heavy energy on justice, on, balancing out the situation. Okay, yeah. So I've already shuffled, I've already prayed over the deck, and I've already pulled this morning's African Oracle. Um, So we already have the soul, mind, body placement. We'll just go ahead and dive right in. The first card out is Shine. So this is that Mama Jumbo card. It's heavy energy on, letting your light shine. So, maybe you've been in the background. Maybe there is a, promotion. Maybe, you feel that this is your season. Heavy energy on you're coming for what's yours. So with this shine card in soul placement, heavy fire in your belly, so you feel it, but spirit is also confirming that, this is your time, this is your season. You are encouraged to shine, to go get it, to go after what is yours, to call it in, to claim it. I feel like it could have something to do with you stepping out of your comfort zone, not being afraid to shine. So this card speaks specifically about, sharing your light, sharing it with the world. So, maybe you've been playing it safe, but there's something in you, that it's feeling compelled or motivated to have or take what's yours. I'm getting fire with the fire energy. I'm getting, you are taking it. Okay. Here in the mind placement, we have creativity, the seven sisters. This is New Orleans energy. With creativity, this really, again, is heavy emphasis or confirmation on shining, right? So using your gifts to create, or actually having the gift of creating. So you may be a manifester. You are manifesting at this time. So, with this time, with this energy, spirit is saying create, create, create. Okay. In terms of justice, if they won't give you what you deserve, create your lane. Or like I said earlier, look, take it. I've been listening to look, some music, some sacral chakra music on my playlist, and I just have this energy of, we're done asking, we're done waiting, we're done, playing cute. I'm staring you in your eye, I'm staring you down. You know, just like I know, give me what I deserve. So you deserve to shine. I feel like spirit is encouraging that. And they're also pushing you to create. Use this energy, this fire in your belly to create. I'm thinking the note on this card is you are a creative visionary. So it really talks about your power, to create. You are a creator. Okay, so you could be a content creator. Yeah, but I'm feeling too in terms of creating your own path. So again, if people won't give you what you deserve, because again, heavy energy on justice. If, people just keep playing with you, if that is the energy, I feel like you are being, pushed to shine through, like shine regardless, which I feel like you will do anyway, but also to use that energy, that fire, that motivation to create. And if necessary, to create your own lane. Okay. So it could be a push too. I'm feeling, entrepreneurship. Okay. We have in the body placement, soul forgiveness. Forgiveness has been a word I've been, kind of avoiding lately. you know, Heavy emphasis on self forgiveness. So I've been working, at my particular point in the journey on forgiving myself, especially about certain decisions I've made, ignoring red flags, playing it small when I know that I'm much bigger. Again, I'm feeling this shine card. So soul forgiveness is expressing, and this is the lover's card, so it could be in a situation of love, but soul forgiveness is signaling that before you can forgive anyone else, really focus on self forgiveness. If you haven't done so yet, really, instead of beating yourself up, because that's something I would do. I would beat myself up for not, having the grace to forgive, or, hanging on to, you know, anger, or, certain feelings. But spirit has taught me, I've learned it's okay to have those feelings. It's okay to even sit in those feelings, to kind of really feel what you feel so you can work your way through it. So that could be where you are, but with soul forgiveness, spirit is, speaking about, in order to forgive others, make sure that you're top of that list. You are the priority. Forgive yourself first, and then freely forgive others. And I remember with this card, it also talks about, forgiveness doesn't have to include reconciliation. It doesn't mean that, you have to reconcile. You can be reconciled to the fact that it's over, but, I forgive or release, this situation. Look, it doesn't even have to be in love. Look, I've just done my duty. Look, I forgive. Don't ask for too much. Okay. Um, we have here in spirit placement segment. So we have wounded healer. And I feel like you are a wounded healer, but you are blessed. You're being encouraged along the way with this mama jumbo card, with this tree energy, nature. I feel like you are being guided, you're being supported, you're being prompted to let your light shine, to shine. There's something that you possess, there's a gift that you possess. I talked about this entrepreneur energy I'm getting from the seven sisters. There could be a gift that you have, in terms of, again, of creating, that you may think is insignificant. It's something that you enjoy. It could be therapeutic for you, and this could be anything. But for who it resonates with, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There is a gift that you have, something that brings you joy, it brings you passion. And you may feel like, the world doesn't need it, but spirit is saying, you have a gift that the world does need. And if it hasn't, fell in your lap, if that's what you're waiting on, spirit say it may be necessary for you to create the opportunity, for you to get out and create that lane. Okay. So maybe you've made bad decisions in the past, try not to let that, take away from, the power that you possess as this creative visionary. Try not to be afraid of taking the leap. And with wounded healer, this also speaks about try not to be afraid of putting yourself first, making yourself a priority. I feel like your gift may have something to do with healing. Maybe you cook, you know, I just, saw vegan, maybe you have healthy methods in terms of either cooking. I feel like maybe you make soaps, lotions, scrubs, maybe, you have an interest in, being a doula or a midwife. I feel like there's a spirit of healing that you may possess. It is your gift. And in getting what you deserve, which is this self forgiveness, which is this healing, I think spirit is also calling you to heal others. They're saying that this, especially with these cards together, I'm picking up that there is a gift that you possess that you are being urged to share. It's a power. So you will be successful, especially if the calling is coming down directly from the Most High. So with the seven sisters, this is conjuring, it's creative power. So, call it in, call it down. And one way you do that is by, stepping into it and calling in the help, forgiving yourself, prioritizing yourself. But yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I see healing, well, actually joy. So hopefully you're finding joy in your healing process, but you're being encouraged to shine. And I feel like you shine anyway. I feel like your natural energy, you are just a ball of light. You are interesting, you're intriguing. You make people happy. But spirit is saying use that to create because that's a power. And they're also saying in creating, you will shine. I feel star energy. So we'll see what tarot says. Okay. I'm picking up that you're a healer. Heavy segment energy. There's wounding, but you are working on it. I feel too, shine could be a part of the healing process. So in shining, in creating, you are healing. Yeah, so find the joy in healing. If there are any hangups with forgiveness, don't be hard on yourself. Take necessary steps to forgive yourself first. And that's a process. I work on it all the time. I work on talking to myself kindly. Sometimes I'm like goofy, but talking to yourself kindly. It's okay. extending, patience that you always extend to others, extend it to yourself, this wounded healer energy. Love on you, prioritize yourself, and then go out here and get it, right? With shine and create. All right, Spirit, thank you. A few things came out. We have Cancer energy. And I really hate to sound redundant, but again, every time I see Cancer, I see Chariot. In like the past 2 or 3 reads, it seems that the Chariot card always finds its way, either the Chariot card or this Cancer card. So again, this forward movement, you're being pushed, I feel almost. Again, I talked about this fire in your belly, like it's almost like you can't contain it. You are being pushed to create. So that energy is healing energy. So Cancer, water energy. We have here, you know what you know. Trust your intuition. We have a little Kim. He's a slut. He's a hoe. He's a freak. Ooh. Cancer too gives me moon energy. So with this, you know what you know. Trust your intuition. I feel like something's being revealed. It could be about you or someone else with this. He's a slut. He's a hoe. He's a freak. We'll talk about it. All right. Next, we have the alchemist. So Midas touch. Yeah, this is this creative energy. This is this fire in your belly. In the healing process, there's a creative power that is being called forth. And spirit wants you to use that, to alchemize, to shine. Yeah. The alchemist is, everything you touch turns to gold. Okay. We have love don't live here anymore. Okay. So with this soul forgiveness, yeah, I was feeling with, it's a love situation. You may be a little shell shocked from a love situation. It says love don't live here anymore. So you're recovering, again, yeah, that wounded healer energy, taboo, kinks. Yeah, with the he's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. I see how this ties in. So we'll get more information. We have also Hazel Tree, which is wisdom, intelligence, creativity. Okay. So I feel like you've been going within with this Cancer, this water energy, this intuition. You've been going within. You've been pulling from, the tree of knowledge, from the wisdom you gathered. You've been also tapping into your gifts, learning to recognize them. Maybe you've been studying, researching, considering, it could be a new business venture. I talked about that entrepreneur energy at the beginning of the read. And I don't know why I just stopped and shuffled again. All right, let's get a few more cards, Spirit. Whatever it is that you may be working on, I feel like you are keeping it to yourself. You may not be telling anyone. You may not want anyone to judge. Again, you could be in this energy, where you could have a little, I don't want to say fear, but you could be a little bit, cautious because of, let's say, bad decisions you've made in the past. Maybe you don't trust yourself all the way. Ooh. I said at the start of this read, heavy justice energy. I was feeling justice when I hit play on the video. So, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, divine justice here. And it says Ma'at style, and that is also a sign, a synchronicity, because I saw Ma'at in the pre shuffle. And I was just, really reflecting on Ma'at's story earlier today. I was thinking about Ma'at being the daughter of Ra, really sent on an assignment. Her assignment was to establish order out of chaos. Justice, the job of justice is, to create order out of chaos, to bring in balance. That's where you are. This wounded healer, which is interesting. That Sekhmet is the sister of Ma'at. So healing energy through justice, you getting what you deserve. I feel that. You have chaos agent. Yeah, this chaos agent could be this slut, this hoe, this freak. All right, we have here two, pride is the devil. Okay, we have love of my life. You are my friend. Look, and when I read that, I felt it in my heart. And the next card out is heart chakra, love, compassion. Okay, we have you can't please everybody. Ooh, okay. So I see a story with this love don't live here anymore. There was some chaos agent, somebody who was, I'm getting promiscuous, into taboo and kinks, slut, a hoe, a freak, just somebody uncooperative. Look, they're not cooperate. Okay, either, they're running the streets or, lustful energy, which really gets in the way of focus. It's hard for a person to focus, and to that lustful energy really drives you to low vibrations. It leaves you open. So the chaos agent, yeah, quite a few cars. I'm feeling like this person could have been a pride, could have operated in pride, more than likely the chaos agent. But I'm picking up too, this pride is the devil could also be for you. Let me pull a couple more. But yeah, love don't live here anymore. Soul forgiveness. And I said, with that being a lover's card, I feel like, you're a little bit sore. You're coming out of something. You're healing. Again, wounded healer. That's exactly what that is. That's that energy. But you're going to get what you deserve. Something was unfair in the situation. It was unfair. The scales were unbalanced. Again, it could be infidelity, this person, cheating, this chaos agent, just keeping up hell is what I'm getting. I feel it. Just with the chaos of the cards, but your intuition led you to, the truth, this cancer energy, and you know what you know. What was hidden was revealed, and you took the necessary steps, and you will have justice. This chaos agent right now could be experiencing karma, but you are on the receiving end of good karma with this alchemist card. Heart chakra, forgive yourself. Yeah, I felt that early, that especially in my situation, sometimes you just kind of, you know, you kind of grit your teeth like, man, why didn't I pick up? Why didn't I leave sooner? Why did I, allow myself to be treated that way? And, that gets heavy, especially if you stay there. So I feel like you've moved out of it, but, spirit is still wanting you to reflect on prioritizing yourself. You're not totally free from the situation. Again, you're healing, but creating at this time is going to help in the healing process. There's a wisdom and intelligence that you have acquired in the process, and spirit wants you to use that to create and to shine. All right, just a couple more. We have yes. Okay, thank you, spirit. I'm taking that as confirmation. You can't please everybody. We have to love of my life, you are my friend. So your justice could be this love of your life. I'm going to quit saying could be, is this love of your life. So we'll get more information on that. But with this chaos agent, you've moved on. Love don't live here anymore. You've established, you know what you know, and that is established. All right. We have rabbit energy, so rabbit is luck. The rabbit is clever. They represent speed, velocity. They're able to, pivot, change when necessary, shapeshifter energy. And I feel like that's you. You were in a situation, in a connection, where you thought it was love, especially with love don't live here anymore. So it used to live there. You used to have love for this chaos agent, but with secrets revealed, with your intuition kicking in, I feel too that there could have been situations in the bedroom, that raised your eyebrow like, that kind of helped to tip you off as well. Look, either way, we have last card here, Libra. So you could be a Libra, and this Libra is justice energy. So again, thank you, Spirit. That's further confirmation. You are going to get what you deserve. Look, somebody tried to play. Look, they tried to play with us. And Spirit is kind of coming in to create the balance, to, balance out the scales. That's that Ma'at energy. Like the imagery with Ma'at is, this beautiful, like winged figure holding the scales. And, the way like universal law, or this divine justice was applied is the heart was weighed against the feather. So God was only judging your heart, so it really wasn't, you know, good or bad. That concept wasn't really applied because you may have done something bad for just reasons, or with pure intention. So, spirit, when we consider divine justice or universal law, only looks at the heart, which God, we know that as well, also knows your heart. That's what's really being weighed on those scales. So, your heart was pure. You had good intentions. You were loyal. You worked, you put in the effort to please, but for someone who, again, may have, if the situation is that your person dealt with, low vibration, lustful energy, that's not your fault. So again, that could tie into soul forgiveness, so spirit is saying forgive yourself, heal and heal at your own pace. But, along the way, pick up your wisdom, pick up your knowledge, and use it to alchemize, create. Okay, look, you guys, look what's in my hand. Universal law, heavy justice energy, heavy justice energy. The universe is setting things right. We have yellow as the color of sun rays at the bottom. So be optimistic, you know, keep your energy up. I was listening to Joyner Lucas, um, and he had a line that said, keep some good energy and stay prayed up. So you are going to have your justice. You know, God is stepping in to bring order out of chaos. Look, chaos agent. That's my aunt. Mm-mm. Yeah, Spirit said, not on my watch. Look, I just saw Iyanla in my head. Not on my watch. All right, I like it. Yeah, divine justice, karma. All right, I wanted to pull from the Cannabis Oracle, and then we'll close out on the Crystal Tarot. 3101 on timer. All right, so good energy here. You're healing. You are called to heal others. You're called to shine and to create. And in creating, Spirit is giving you the green light in, if necessary, create your own lane. You know, joy and light on the split. You know, create your own lane. I remember, you know, being a kid, look, teenager, young adult, you know, and the advice my grandfather would always give, you know, because we were, you know, go-getters. We really were as teenagers. Look, I've been working since I was 16. So we like to check. Look, we've always, you know, like to check. And when I say we, I'm talking about my siblings, you know, all of us. So the advice that he would give us, you know, if we couldn't find a job or if things weren't going our way, you know, if, you know, there was any kind of struggle in advancing, you know, he would say, well, you know, if you can't find it, you know, if you can't find a way, make a way. Okay. And it was always like a simple response, but it's like, yeah, like that's true, true, you know. So it's kind of like we moved with a certain confidence because either way it's going to go my way. You know, I'm moving confidently, you know, let's say if it's in a job or a position where, you know, someone has to give me access, but you know, the advice my grandfather used to give is if someone's not given access, create your own. Okay, so I'm getting that energy. All right. Alchemize. That's alchemize. That is alchemize. Okay, love of my life, you are my friend. Spirit, I want to look. I'm a little nosy. I want to know about that. Because when I look next to love of my life, you are my friend, and I see rabbit energy, you know, I've been feeling, you know, sexual energy. I'm wondering, is that, you know, like, are you guys feeling that as well? Look, is that just me? But with that rabbit energy and love of my life, I feel like a part of your justice could be, you know, you getting the loving that you deserve as well. So with the Cannabis Oracle, just here on the pre-shuffle, I see act and trust. Yes, I just said move confidently. You know, act. Spirit wants you to let your light shine. So you may used to feel like, or in the past, you know, you may have struggled with, you know, worrying about what people think, right? And Spirit is saying you can't please everybody. So focus on your gift. Focus on letting your light shine and alchemize. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, creativity. Oops. Okay, we have here compassion. All right, so I feel like you're being led in terms of your creative endeavors, you know, to really focus on, you know, what's being placed on your heart. You know, what is God placing on your heart? And you know, like we spend so much time fighting it, but you know, you've felt the nudges. It's been something that you come back to again and again and again. You may talk yourself out of it again and again and again, but it's that thing, right? You may have had to start over again and again. Spirit is saying, have compassion for yourself, forgive yourself. You know, you know what you know. If it's your gift, if it's been deposited in you, you will succeed. Okay. You see that? Thank you, Spirit. Oh. So I feel like compassion is attached to soul forgiveness. Soul forgiveness is going to be really important in terms of your creative energy. It's hard to create when you are operating like, in the spirit of heaviness. So spirit wants you to let it go. Have compassion for yourself and forgive yourself. Doing so is freeing yourself to create. All right, we have magic. Yeah, this is creative energy, manifesting and alchemizing energy. In everything you touch, this is Midas touch energy. Everything you touch turns to gold. Okay. So, right now, even if you're wounded, even if you're in the process of healing, you are on the right path. You're in alignment. Spirit is urging you to create. Okay. Here we have silent retreat. So I was feeling like this is something that you should kind of hold close to your vest, keep, I won't say necessarily secret because I feel like you may need a community, you may need support, but, definitely protect it from, the evil eye, protect it from people who are normally those doubters, those, people who sprinkle a little bit of negativity everywhere they go. All right, yeah, manifest here. So you're manifesting. And this is heavy creative energy as well because the manifester uses everything that they have, so where they are, they use what they have in order to create, so I said you may feel like it's insignificant. You may feel like there's million of other content creators or people who are in this particular lane, that you may be interested in. Yeah, but they're not you. Okay. You are the manifester. You're this creative visionary. You have unique power and you have a calling on your life, with the gift. Spirit says that gift is needed, to heal others. So it's not just for you. That's why you have this fire in your belly. That's why you're being urged to, bust loose, right? But yeah, this manifesteur card is all about creation. So heavy creative energy. Yeah. All right, we have here transformation. So you are transforming. This confidence, this healing, this wisdom and confidence. I don't know if I just said that, but I feel like in going through what you've been through, you have a new confidence. You know, and I said this the other day, you know that you always land on your feet. It's been rough. Look, it may be, you didn't hit a couple of bumps, we didn't hit, speed bumps going 80. We didn't kind of beat the ride up a little bit, but you trust yourself. You know what you know with that. So with this transformation, with this wisdom, create. Look at, and I don't know if you guys can see, but she has, even though it's almost this androgynous figure, she still has like this fashion. Look, it would be me to be looking at what she's wearing, but this fashion sense, even her fashion is creative. There is, an element of creativity, of thoughtfulness, of, a signature style. feel like while you may think, you know, your dream or your passion is a dime a dozen, you're unique. Look how she has something over her eyes. You have a unique perspective, a unique way of seeing things, of going about it, and it's required. Spirit says the world needs it. That's why you're not going to be able to rest. We have here loyalty. Your spirit wants you to be true to yourself, true to this calling that you have. Don't dim your light. A lot of times we talk about other people dimming our light, but sometimes we dim our own lights. We talk ourselves out of things. Okay. So have compassion for yourself, have patience with yourself. The scales are being balanced. You will have what you deserve. That's Libra energy. You may be a Libra. This love of my life. Let me find out. Okay, we have abracadabra, connect. So you're connecting to your creative power, right? The connection too is going to lie in this forgiveness and prioritizing yourself, self-compassion. Oh, look, last card. High love of my life. I said, I'm feeling like a part of your justice is love. So there's some union that's coming together, that is a part of your justice. Okay, look at the bottom of the deck, we have alchemy. So you're the alchemist. You're the alchemist. And your energy, this creative energy, your light is calling in this union, this love of your life. I like it. Okay, so let's get some more information. Spirit 42 on the timer. 42 breaks down to 6. 6 is reflection, waking up to your higher truth. Yeah, I said you have this new confidence or renewed confidence with this rabbit energy, hazel tree. You're a manifester, but I'm also getting too, I'm feeling like you could have high priestess energy with intuition and wisdom, but we'll see. We'll see what tarot says. All right. All right, spirit, this union, this love of my life. What's coming in for the alchemists? What's coming in for the collective in terms of justice and love? Who is this love of the life? All right, we have 5 of cups. Okay, so this is, someone who you may have had to walk away from, or someone who had to walk away from you, but they stay in their feelings. They stay in their feelings with this cancer and water energy as well. So they see you as the love of their life. You are their friend. They have love and compassion for you. You see that this person is holding the heart. And this card is on top of compassion. Okay. So while you're alchemizing, while you are, grabbing onto this creative power, this creative energy, there's somebody who's holding on to you. Or this act, this power is also pulling in, this love, opening up your heart chakra. All right. We have the 3 of swords. So, yeah. So you've been closed off. I said that I felt that early coming out of a situation. You're the wounded healer. Um, but this creative energy is working like magic in that it's connecting you to spirit, it's connecting you to your gifts, you know, in healing, you being called to heal others. but you are also calling in this person. So you may have a healing effect. Loyalty. This person is loyal to you. Love of my life, you are my friend. Okay. King of Cups. Look who's looking at me. Yeah, so this is King of Cups. Love of my life, you are my friend. So water energy could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they're in their feelings. I just said, look, every time I look at this, look how she looks. Like this person they're reflecting, they're reminiscing. Five of Cups is normally mourning, right? Grieving. Okay, let me pull more. We have the Five of Wands. So yeah, we talked about a chaos agent, there being conflict. That's what you're healing from. That's what you're working to alchemize that pain into magic. The magic is packaged as this King of Cups part of it. I do feel too you're being urged with creative and entrepreneurial endeavors, but we see Pentacles, we'll talk about that. Okay, I also see Queen of Wands. So we have King of Cups and Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person sees you, baby. They see you as confident. They see you as the star. They see you as the love of their life. They see you as magic. They also, I feel, know that you are their counterpart with this union card. You getting what you deserve. I feel the King of Cups also carries that energy. They want to give you what you deserve. That's part of that justice. We have the Hermit card. So I talked about how you've been going within. You've been within. Feel like this King of Cups is also within, especially with this water energy. That is, you know, emotions. That's, shadow side. That's the Hermit. You know, um, kind of a dealing with themselves, reckoning, a looking themselves in the mirror, and in look, that's soul forgiveness. That's forgiving yourself. Looking yourself in the mirror, taking accountability, coming to terms, a realization with the situation. Is waking up to your higher truth. So this King of Cups is waking up to the higher truth of who you are. They're miserable without you. Okay. They're in their feelings. They're, missing your magic. Five of Wands, I feel like they're struggling with it. You are the Queen of Wands. They see you as the Queen of Wands, so they see you as attractive, sexy, boss, nurturing, divine feminine. So they see you as spiritual, strong, creative. They see, the creative potential in you. They see you as loving. And they want to connect. Look, the Sun card, love of my life. So, with that being under the King of Cups, this person sees you as, their happiness, joy, and pride is the devil. They're laying pride aside. The universe is driving this heavy. I talked about the fire in the belly. You're not the only one feeling that. Okay, the Sun card. This person wants these new beginnings with you. They have reflected, they've gone into solitude. We have the solitude card here. They've connected with spirit, they've mourned. And I think the only thing that can really solve the situation, the only thing that can really, help heal the broken heart with the Three of Swords is for this union, for you, justice, for the situation to be balanced, for you to come together. That's the justice. All right, one more with tarot. Mhm. It's been following me all week, the Chariot, Cancer energy. Okay. So this union is coming in. This union is progressing, it's moving forward. It has spent a lot of time, growing in darkness. So it has, even though you may not have always known about the depth of feelings that this King of Cups has for you, because I feel like they don't express it. You may be confident that this person cares for you or loves you, but you have intuition. So you know what you know. But in terms of the union, in terms of, the powerful connection, the magic, even though I don't see it out here, I'm getting Wheel of Fortune energy. Like this is faded in your creative power. You are calling this in with the manifesteer here. I feel like the person is calling it in too. I'm getting that it's intense, intense in terms of this person, has to get to you. They have to get to you. They are miserable, or they have been with the Five of Cups and Three of Swords. I feel too that you are healing from, a broken heart as well. So the grieving and the mourning or the overcoming that is on both sides, with the King of Cups being here and Queen of Wands. You both may separately be, in your prayer closets, with this hermit energy and solitude, but you both have been loyal to the connection. Yeah, I was saying that I feel like with Cancer energy, I'm getting moon, and with the King of Cups, feel like this person has held a lot of their emotions and feelings inside. Okay. But just because it hasn't been at the surface doesn't mean, that it hasn't been full blown. Like, again, fire and belly, like you have a light. Just because everybody can't see your light doesn't mean you don't possess it, right? So the same with this connection, there is a light, there's a fire. It's been in solitude. It's been something that you both been, holding on to, as your own, with this love of my life. Yeah, this person holds on to you just like she's holding on to this heart. And it's in that space, in that darkness, in that wounded healing space, that this love has just been growing, growing. It's just been getting more intense. It's almost like a snowball effect. It's driven by loyalty. It's also driven by magic. You are manifesting each other. It's driven by this water energy. It's driven by the sun. My aunt, she's daughter of Ra. This person has been, it's been illuminated. And too, I think sun being joy, they see you as happiness, but also that Leo fire energy. They are in this heart space of passion, deep emotions, feelings, and it is alchemizing a very powerful connection. I feel like this creativity power, it could also be connected to the magic you two make together. I was talking about the manifesting and creative power of sex. Look, even though nobody said that, look, it's not out here, but it's where my mind went, right? With this connection, he sees you as the Queen of Wands, so he's heavily sexually attracted to you. And, I'm feeling that you feel the same way about him. Just, and kind of looking at this picture, even though not totally my type, but I can tell he has a little bit of, a little bit of swag. It's something about him, you know. Um, with the sun card, this looks like a cologne bottle or a perfume bottle or something. So I feel like, this person may smell good, just, you know, self-care, maintenance. They take care of themselves. They're always moisturized and um smelling good, hair always lined and cut right. So, there's this attraction too that I feel is feeding this creative power too. I feel like this person could infuse your light, your shine. You know what I mean? Like reflect. What's the word I want to say? Like through the energy and magic that you get from this person, you shine even brighter, right? Yeah, it's no accident that you're both out here at the same time. That magic is out here and creativity, and we're kind of in this discussion of, letting your light shine and, this healing and, divine justice energy. I feel like this love of your life is a part of that. It's connected. Mm, okay. So with the chariot in this union, and with these two being the last card out. Oh, sorry, I have it a little bit off camera. It's coming in. This is progress and forward movement. So we're moving from this Five of Cups energy, this Three of Swords energy. So this grieving and mourning, wounded healer, having compassion, self compassion, really tapping into that heart chakra, you know, through that process, this person is coming in. I feel like through healing, that has been the connection. I feel like your love is healing. I feel like the sex could be healing, but that normally is how it is, especially in, um, connections, divine love connections or soul connections. Okay. And I feel like that's what you're calling in. It's well, not so much what you may be calling in, but yeah, you with this, what you know. It's also what this person is calling in, this King of Cups energy, and it's what the universe is calling in universal law. It is what you deserve. Okay. You've gone through something unfair. I really feel like you and the Queen of Wands and King of Cups not being together is an unfair situation. I don't know. But I'm learning more and more about the, separation. Look, life been life and pretty much. Oh, am I shaking this table? But you two are anteing up and moving past it. Chariot energy. Okay, this union will come together. The chariot is victory. You guys have spent enough time in darkness. There's been enough time in the dark, enough time in your head, enough time thinking about it. It's time to create. It's time to come out, let your light shine. It's time to forgive the past, forgive what has ever happened. You know, use the energy, this broken heart energy. Use the darkness to bring out the light. That's the alchemizing energy. You are going to have what's yours, hook or crook. Look, that's what my auntie used to say. Hook a crook, hook a crook. You are going to have what's yours. That's divine justice. Okay, heavy Libra energy. So we see Leo. I'm calling out Leo. We see Virgo, Queen of Wands energy. That's Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So fire. We have the Five of Wands again. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Cancer. So you may be a Cancer, your person may be a Cancer. You may be a Libra, or your person may be a Libra. I'm also staring Virgo in the face. So, um, Virgo could also place in your chart or your person's chart. With the Three of Swords, I think that's Libra, but that could be, any, the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But with this yes card out here, this is a green light. This is yes. Green light on all fronts. You're thinking about starting a business. You're thinking about creating your own lane. You're thinking about stepping out on faith and, putting your gifts, to use, really putting that healing energy out there that you were called to do. I really feel like that's why it's been deposited in you. That's why you can't get away from it. You have the green light. Spirit is giving you confirmation, okay, with the love of your life, with this King of Cups green light, okay? Look, whatever he's talking about, look, we with it, okay? The Chariot energy, victory, okay? You can't lose, all right? I hope this message resonates. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, share. Um, I hope you have a blessed week. I should be dropping another video today. So stay tuned to this channel. Okay, be blessed.